I'm Tom Schraw, and I'm running for the 33rd Circuit Court. And this is my beloved son, Joel, who's an attorney here in our firm. He's been with us for 6 years. His wife is also an attorney. Fortunately, she's having our grandchildren right now. Joel's my campaign manager because Joel's got as much experience as anyone in this. And we put together a pretty lively team. We're out in the public. I think that's been a little uncomfortable for me to kind of stick my neck out there and be at all the events, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's energized me. So I take my direction from this guy, and you got anything you want to?
Yeah, he says I have experience. I don't actually have practical experience. I was a political science major in undergraduate, and I met my wife in a class called campaign management. So I've got the head knowledge, but I don't have the feet on the street type experience. But this has been a great experience. I'm learning a lot. We're learning a lot every day. We're staying awfully busy, and it's tough to kind of juggle the balls between work and also campaigning. My dad selected me as his campaign manager, and I'm certainly happy to do it. But one of the things I told him right out of the gate is that besides the other candidates, if you win, I have the most to lose. It was always my intent to come up and practice law in Boyne City, Michigan. I intended to work with my father. A lot of the plans I made, both in undergraduate and in law school, were based on that plan. So the plan came to fruition 6 years ago when I joined the firm. I expected that I would have fun working with my dad, but I didn't expect that I would have as much fun as I have. That being the case, I have the most to lose if he wins. But we're really excited for him. We're pushing for him. I think this is a terrific punctuation mark on what has been a very decorated career as an attorney, and we're pulling for him. And I know there's a lot of other people in the community and our surrounding communities that are pulling for him.
Now tell him why you have the most to lose. What are you going to lose?
I'm going to lose my partner, my buddy. It's been a real treat to be able to have somebody that's been such a mentor in my life, in various walks of my life, both as a individual, as a young man, as a father, as now as a grandfather, and more specifically, or I guess more to the point of today's conversation, as a professional mentor. I know that he didn't have the luxury when he started his practice of having an older, wiser attorney watching over him, and I do have that luxury. And it's something that he and I benefit from on a daily basis, even still.
You're modest now, because Joel's become the mentor, actually. But it's been particularly enjoyable for me because I didn't have the opportunity, or maybe the skill, to coach Joel in soccer or baseball or some of those things as he was growing up. But it's been a real delight, a father's delight, to be able to coach my son, and now he's coaching me on a day-to-day basis. So we're having a good time doing this.
We have different styles that I think really complement each other also. So that's something that I'm going to have to ratchet up certain elements of my personality when he's elected and when he is no longer in this office. So that'll be a challenge for me, but I'm looking forward to that as well.
My challenge with Joel was always to keep his car running, because he had a habit of rolling them.
Well, truth be told, they weren't my cars. They were my dad's cars that I had a habit of rolling. So
I'll just tell a funny story. I think it's funny now. Joel was in school up in Harbor, and I would get anonymous letters to my office that would say, "Your son passed me going through Walloon, and he was driving like a bat out of hell." And I was struggling with, how do I slow him down? How do I slow him down? There was a couple fender benders along the way. And then one evening, it was probably February, he had been to a basketball game up in Pellston. And I got a call at 9:30, and it was, "This is Trooper so-and-so, your son is fine, he's fine, but there's been a rollover. He's rolled a Jeep twice, end over end, but he's fine. And when I heard he was fine, my temperature gauge just went right through the roof. I tried to figure out how could I slow him down. And then I got this bolt of lightning moment, and I'll let him tell the rest of the story.
Well, as I was pulling myself from the wreckage of the vehicle, I realized that my body was not broken. However, I was going to be in very deep trouble when my father found out. I remember saying, "My dad's gonna kill me." I think I said it more than once as I was climbing out of the Jeep that was on its side at that point. I was able to get a ride home, and as soon as I got home, my dad approached me. He said, "You better go to sleep right away because you will be riding your bike to school tomorrow." It was not February, it was January. And like you said, I went to school up in Harbor Springs at the Harbor Light Christian School. And that's a pedal from Boyne City, especially on a January morning. So I got up at about 4 o'clock. I bundled up in the gear that I thought was perhaps most suitable for the ride. I filled up my water bottle full of orange juice. I figured I might need that. That froze by the time I made it to Walloon Lake. I got all the way to Division Hill in Petoskey. I took the back roads on Bear River Road. I got to Division Hill and cruised down that hill, and about halfway down my front tire popped. And I walked it the rest of the way from there. So,
But you made it to school
yeah,
on time,
had time to take a shower.
and you didn't even speed.
I didn't speed.
Perfect.
Right. So I was catching rides for about a month or so, maybe 2 months after that, and did have another totaled car subsequent to that, though it wasn't due to speed. So, but I have not had any no accidents since the second incident. So.
We have, I'm blessed with 2 little grandchildren now, and Joel and Sarah live about a 7-minute walk. And I cringe. Some people tell me they love their grandchildren, but they live in Seattle or they live in Atlanta or whatever. And I'm a blessed man to have my grandsons here, to have Joel here, Sarah here. We're going to be here a long time, and that's in part why I'm running for this position, because I have a vested interest in this county, and there's some trends that I see in the law that I don't want. I think they're bad for access to the local courts. I want to hold those at bay if I can. And I just think that I'm the guy that can make the tough decision, and it has to be made. Anything else?
Well, you mentioned the family line that we're kind of creating up here, and it will be my hope that as time goes on, we just add Schraws to the door. Right now, we've got 3 on the door: Tom Schraw, Joel Schraw, and Sarah Schraw. And it'd be my hope that we can add a couple more as time goes on. This is a place that we love. It's a place that we intend to grow some very deep roots. I don't have any intent to move my family out of the area, and I hope that my boys learn to love this area as much as I do. So yeah, we would certainly like to maintain this office, this firm, and what we hope to be a legacy for a very long time.
We'd invite you to go to TomSchrawForJudge.com. There's a button there, Friends and Supporters, and if you click on that, you'll find people that you know, that you love, who are supporting me. And if you don't know me, call them and ask them why they're supporting me. I'm very comfortable that you'll be convinced to send your vote our way on August 5th. We appreciate it.